Hey guys, welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Ron Mackenzie Lafergie. Sometimes characters in video games are good at everything, being real Jacks and Jills of all trades, but sometimes a character has just one job to do, which they can either do really well or really badly. So let's go over the best and the worst of the one-trick ponies in video games. And to help me, we have my beard brother, Danny Burke from Most Amazing Top 10. Say hi, Danny.
Hi everyone, very good to see you today. I'm from the channel known as Most Amazing Top 10. Some of you guys may have heard of it. We basically just do this, but less video games. So if that sounds like something you would want to check out, we've got the link in the description box below. Go and check it out right after this video.
Do it. Glad to have you here, Danny. Now it's time for the top 10 video game characters that had one job.
Alright, coming in number 10 now, we have Grayson Hunt from Bulletstorm. Grayson Hunt is a space pirate captain who has an enormous bounty on his head after a bunch of successful heists. So, all he has to do is avoid those people who are looking for him and just live it up in peace, basically. But what does he do instead? He takes a little ship up against the general's gigantic ship, and it gets destroyed, just like Ishii said it would.
Number 9, Wheatley. Oh yes, Wheatley is one of my favorite characters ever, mostly because Stephen Merchant is the man. Now to be fair, Wheatley's first job was kinda hard to complete due to the destruction of the facility. But then he had a new job, take over for GLaDOS and save the day. He didn't have to do much throughout the game, and when we put him in place, what does he do? Frickin' turn evil and force us to keep testing. He didn't even do a good job of that. Although, considering he was specifically built to be incompetent, if that's his job, then he's totally nailing it.
Alright, next up at number 8 now, we have the Papers, Please guy. In Papers, Please, your one job is to inspect the papers of people trying to immigrate into the fictional country of Arstotzka in 1982. You need to see if they're a terrorist, a criminal, or worst of all, an anti-vaxxer, and decide whether to let them in or keep them out. In this case, the character is as competent at his job as the player makes him, which means in my case, he's totally incompetent. I would not be very good at passport control. I'd probably just let people through based on my mood that day.
Number 7, the protagonist of Hatred. You may know Hatred from some of the more disturbing lists like the top 10 controversial video games, and in Hatred you have one very grim job. Kill as many people as possible. The protagonist of the game, ironically named the antagonist, just goes around killing people until he dies. The goal is to make it to the nuclear plant and blow up the city. And he's pretty good at that job, I guess. Okay, this got dark. Cheer things up, Danny.
Alright, next up at number 6 now we have Truck Simulator Drivers. Yes, this one is pretty simple. In Truck Simulator, you drive a truck. That's all your job is. You have one job and that's it. You take deliveries from point A to point B as quickly as you can, damaging the cargo as little as you can. If you go quickly and you don't crash, the driver is good at their one job. If you go slowly and then you crash, they're bad at it. It's pretty simple.
Number 5, the tennis coach from Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, first of all, I saw this in another video while researching, but I totally thought of it before I saw that, just so we're clear. Anyway, when playing as Michael, you pay Kyle Chavez to teach your wife tennis. That's his job. Teach tennis. You know what isn't his job? Making sweet love to your wife. But he does it anyway. And to be fair, he does still teach her tennis, and he claims she told him that there was an arrangement, so kinda more inclined to blame the wife for this one.
Number 4 now, and we have the doctor from You Had One Job. That's right, we found this little flash game while researching for this video, and the title really does say it all. Not only does the doctor only have one job, to defibrillate the patient, but you as the player have just one job, press a single button whenever the patient is going to die. It's not super complicated or particularly fun, if I'm honest, but I got an A+, so clearly I should be a doctor. Logically, right? No further qualifications needed.
Number 3, GLaDOS. Yeah, 2 characters from Portal 2. I am not sorry at all, I love that game. GLaDOS, or Genetic Lifeform and Disk Operating System, was the antagonist in Portal and much of Portal 2. But unlike Wheatley, GLaDOS is ruthlessly competent. While she did end up getting defeated in both games, it's hard to argue that GLaDOS didn't test subjects to the best of her abilities. Good job with your job.
At number 2 now, we have the assassins in Resident Evil 0. In the prequel aspect of this game, we learn that there was an assassination attempt on Dr. James Marcus on orders of Oswell E. Spencer in order to gain Marcus's research. So, 2 guys went in, they lit him up with bullets and dumped his body. What was the problem? Well, they also let the Queen Leech loose, which reanimated Marcus and caused the whole T-virus outbreak. So, all that trouble was caused by a greedy scientist and 2 guys who don't know how to aim. Your job was to shoot the guy, not shoot the case holding the dangerous specimen. I'm pretty sure that was covered on the first training day.
Number 1, the Surgeon Simulator guy. You guys might know about Surgeon Simulator, the game with the infamously difficult controls. It was made in just 48 hours for the 2013 Global Game Jam and became pretty popular online after further development. And that surgeon is just awful, with hands waving around haphazardly, throwing tools, slicing bodies. It's a mess. You had one job: fix the person. No, you're not a wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man, you're a surgeon, damn it. Stay in your lane. That's it for today. Thank you, Danny. Tell us again where you come from.
I come from a land down under. No, I don't really. I come from Most Amazing Top 10. Make sure you guys go and check it out if you like top 10 lists, which I'm sure you do. They're watching Ron do top 10 lists.
Yeah. Awesome. And how much does it cost to subscribe to you, Danny?
It used to cost a few dollars, but now it's completely free.
Wow, you'd have to be a stupid idiot not to subscribe. Let us know your favorite point in the comment section down below, or talk about how much better Danny's beard is than mine. Until next time, I'm Ron Mackenzie LaFergie.
I'm Danny Burke.
This is Top 10 Gaming, and it's been real. Later, gamers.
Bye.